This is a story about a woman named Staya and her dreams. Staya was a woman of infinite ideas, endless laziness, and a remarkably huge amount of words, and her dreams were mostly silent. For the last year, 4 days a week, Staya would wake up from bed and go straight to her daily meeting. For the last few years, she tested different software as a QA in companies worldwide. Her life was a series of predictable clicks and calculated routines, a perfect sequence of meetings, deadlines, and bug reports.
Sure, I will create these cases to compare the data layer and provide them to the automation team.
That was, of course, before Wednesday. On Wednesday, Staya's dream changed everything.
Hey! Who's talking?
That night, Staya had a dream in which she discovered she had slept through the last 6 years. She awoke in horror. But in that silence after the nightmare, she heard it. Not words, not a plan, just a pull, just a call.
In mid-October, I decided to quit my QA lead position and start a new chapter in my life. What chapter? I didn't know, but I knew I needed to change something. October 30 was my last day at work. November 1st, I started my Camino de Santiago from Matosinhos. I had some hiking gear, a backpack, and dry bags. I didn't watch any video about preparation, roads, or packing lists. I wasn't scared. I would always be just a few hours from home. If something went wrong, my partner could come and pick me up. It was the first day of the off-season. I hoped there would still be space in the albergues without reservations. I didn't even have a rain jacket. I couldn't find one I liked. And thanks to the weather gods, I didn't need one. No rain at all for 14 days in Portugal and Spain in November. When you hear the call, you need to go. Because this is your inner voice calling you. It wants you to find your way, your Camino. So just go. One amazing woman I met on my Camino told me, people shouldn't talk about sex, politics, religion, and the Camino. We live in a world where we do talk about sex, politics, and religion, but I still don't want to talk about the Camino. Because there is something in it that you simply can't verbalize. There is a part of our brain where we hold the answers to all our whys. But ironically, that part doesn't have the ability to explain them with words. I walked without questions, without goals or missions. I just knew I had to do this. It called me. I knew it was the right decision. So I walked. My only plan was walk until I'm tired and then find a place to stay. I stayed in municipal and private albergues, in hostels, in hotels, and I felt fully alive. I met amazing people on the way, had deep conversation and small talks, but the most important person I met was myself. I had deep conversation and small talks with me. I originally planned to walk the central road, but then I switched to the coastal one. And when I stood at a crossroads, regular or spiritual, I turned left. I chose the spiritual path. I was free. I was alive. I was happy. Every evening I wondered, what will tomorrow bring? And every single time, tomorrow never disappointed me. I rested when I wanted, I walked when I felt like it, I ate and drank what I wanted when I wanted. I left without a plan, I came back still without one. But now I had much clearer sense of my why. One I can't verbalize. I just feel it.
People, oh Manolito, no, today lost the money.
I walked mostly alone, no music, no distractions, and that's when I realized it's completely okay when our paths diverge. From friends, lovers, jobs, homes, countries, we are together as long as we need each other. The problem starts when we refuse to take responsibility for our own path. People who have already left this earth can no longer see the beauty of the sky, feel the wind on their skin, or touch the grass with their hands. I don't want to live instead of them. I want to live with the memory of them. So let's not waste this chance. Let's live fully. Let's live deeply. We already have all the answers inside. They live in the non-verbal part of us, which means we have to listen to our inner voice, feel ourselves, believe in ourselves. I'm not talking about self-confidence. I'm talking about inner trust, the quiet certainty that I'm okay and so are you. We just need to be who we really are. And yes, maybe we shouldn't talk about sex, politics, religion, or the Camino de Santiago. But if you hear the call, don't be afraid. Just go.